Business isn't checkers, it's chess. The difference is more than just the pieces on the board. It's a difference in mindset, in strategy, and in the way you approach every challenge. In business, as in chess, every decision you make can have ripple effects far beyond the immediate moment. In checkers, you move forward and hope for the best. The game is simple, linear, and often reactive. You're just trying to get to the other side, one step at a time, without much thought for the bigger picture. In chess, every piece has a purpose, and every move is part of a bigger plan. Each action is calculated, each piece is valued, and every move is made with the endgame in mind. You're not just playing for the next turn. You're playing for the win, 10 moves from now. Your competition is thinking several moves ahead, setting traps you won't see if you're only focused on the present. They're anticipating your responses, preparing counter moves, and looking for opportunities to capitalize on your mistakes. If you're just reacting, you've already lost. In business, reacting to the market or your competitors means you're always a step behind, always playing catch-up instead of leading the way. A novice sees one move. They focus on what's right in front of them, missing the bigger picture and the opportunities that lie just beyond their immediate vision. An amateur sees a move and a counter move. They start to anticipate what might happen next, but their vision is still limited to the short term, to the obvious threats and opportunities. But a grandmaster, they see the whole board and the chain reactions that follow. They understand how one move can set off a cascade of events, shaping the entire game. They're not just playing pieces, they're playing possibilities. That's the mindset you need in business. You have to see beyond the immediate, beyond the obvious, and visualize the entire landscape, your team, your competitors, the market, and the trends shaping the future. It's not about the next sale, it's about where you'll be in 5 years. The moves you make today should be setting you up for long-term success, not just short-term wins. The best entrepreneurs anticipate market shifts and threats before they appear. They're always scanning the horizon, looking for signals, and preparing for what's next, not just what's now. Thinking 5 moves ahead is what separates legacy builders from the rest. It's what allows you to create lasting impact, to build something that endures beyond the next quarter or the next trend. When you're proactive, you set the pace and control the narrative. You're not just responding to the world, you're shaping it, influencing outcomes, and leading your team with confidence. So, how do you start? Zoom out, see the whole board. Who are the players? What are their tendencies? What's your long-term objective? Take the time to analyze, to strategize, and to understand the dynamics at play. Your next 5 moves aren't just actions, they're your roadmap. Move 1, internal adjustment. Move 2, market test. Move 3, strategic partnership. Move 4, talent acquisition. Each move builds on the last, creating momentum and positioning you for the final play. And move 5, that's your checkmate, the move that secures your leadership. It's the culmination of your planning, your vision, and your ability to execute under pressure. Don't just play the game, master it. Make every move count, and never lose sight of the bigger picture. See the board, think ahead, anticipate, strategize, and execute with purpose. That's how you win, not just today, but for years to come. Before you plan your moves, know your most important piece yourself. In chess, the king isn't the strongest, but if it falls, the game's over. You are the king. Get clear on what you want. Define success for yourself. Audit your strengths and weaknesses. Double down on your superpower, and build a team to cover your blind spots. Self-awareness is the foundation for every move you make. Know yourself, and you set the stage for victory. Once you know yourself, build your army. You can't win with the king alone. Your team is everything. Rooks are your operations people. Bishops are your specialists. Knights are your innovators. Hire for alignment, not just skill. Builders, not renters. The queen, your second in command, amplifies your strengths and covers your weaknesses. Assign clear roles, trust your team, and get out of their way. The right people in the right seats make all the difference. That's how you build a winning organization. The middle game is where things get tough. Just like in chess, this is the phase where every move matters and the pressure starts to build. You're no longer just setting up now, you're navigating complexity, uncertainty, and the unexpected. Scaling brings new challenges, competition, cash flow, internal conflict. As your business grows, you'll face obstacles that test your patience and resolve. Don't react emotionally. Instead, approach problems with logic, keeping a clear head even when the stakes are high. Get to the root cause of each issue, weigh the consequences of your decisions, and be willing to make strategic sacrifices for long-term gain. Sometimes, the hardest choices lead to the biggest breakthroughs. Scaling isn't just about getting bigger, it's about getting better. It's about refining your processes, strengthening your team, and building a foundation that can support future growth. Build systems that solve problems at the lowest level, so you can focus on the next 5 moves. The more you automate and delegate, the more you can concentrate on strategy and innovation. Sometimes you sacrifice a pawn for a better position. Letting go of small tasks or short-term wins can open up opportunities for greater success down the road. Strategic problem solving is how you become a powerhouse. By thinking several moves ahead and staying adaptable, you set yourself up to win, both in business and in life. The endgame is about precision. Every move matters, and the stakes are higher than ever. In these critical moments, your focus must be absolute, your strategy razor sharp. Just as a chess master studies the board, you must analyze every detail, every possible outcome. One mistake can cost you everything. A single misstep can unravel months or even years of hard work. The pressure is intense, and the margin for error is razor thin. But setbacks are also opportunities to learn and adapt. Anticipate your competition's final moves. Set traps, seize opportunities, and always think several steps ahead. Outmaneuvering your rivals requires both patience and creativity. Sometimes the best defense is a well-timed defense. Know your rivals. Use their tendencies against them. Study their habits. Predict their responses, and exploit their weaknesses. Understanding your opponent is as important as knowing your own strengths. Spot openings, a faltering competitor, a new technology, an adjacent market. Opportunities often appear where others see obstacles. Stay alert and be ready to act when the moment is right. This is the time for bold moves, acquisitions, expansions, innovations. Don't hesitate to take calculated risks. Fortune favors those who are willing to step forward when others hold back. Winning means having the courage to make the final move. You've built your army, navigated the chaos, and earned your position. Now, leadership and conviction will set you apart from the rest. And now it's time to press your advantage. Push forward with determination, knowing that your preparation has brought you to this moment. Seize the initiative and don't look back. Map out your final moves and execute with confidence. Visualize your path to victory, communicate your plan, and inspire your team to follow through with precision. That's how you win. Like a grandmaster who saw victory from the start. Success is not an accident. It's the result of vision, strategy, and the courage to act when it matters most.